Hi everyone, my name is Christina and I'm an implementation consultant at Prosymmetry. In this video, I will be reviewing how to configure timesheet periods in Tempus resource. In Tempus, you can configure timesheet periods in bulk, open and close timesheet periods, grant access to closed periods, and more. So let's take a look at how this works in Tempus. To configure your timesheet periods, you will do this in Admin Settings, and then select Timesheet Period Management. This is where you will create the timesheet periods available to be filled out and submitted. This list is showing all of the periods that currently exist in my environment that I have created. The column headers show the period name, the date range of that timesheet period, weekends or the weekend days that you cannot submit time on. This also needs to be configured in the timesheet settings tile as well. You'll see consolidated view as a column to indicate if this timesheet period should show in that consolidated view for your end users, which you can also configure whether this view is available for end users in timesheet settings. The status column shows whether the timesheet period is open or closed. And here you can make edits to the status, meaning if it's open or closed individually, timesheet by timesheet, or in bulk. You can also enable auto open close behavior in your timesheet settings tile. This status column is also where you can grant exclusive access to closed timesheet periods if someone needs access for a brief period of time. Maybe they forgot to submit their timesheet and you want to give them the opportunity to do so. To do this, you will click into the status of a closed timesheet period and click on Exclusive Access. From here, you will choose the resources or resource that needs exclusive access to that timesheet period and click Save. Once you do that, this orange triangle icon will appear, indicating that exclusive access is on. And when they are done and you want to revoke access, you will just click on the timesheet status again and click the X next to exclusive access and click Save to revert it back to closed. This last column shows a trash can icon indicating which timesheet periods you can delete. The caveat here is that you cannot delete timesheet periods if time has been submitted against them. Those ones are easy to spot. They are the timesheet periods that do not have a trash can icon next to them. If you want to create new timesheet periods, you can do that here by clicking Create. We recommend creating timesheet periods for a few years into the future so that you don't have to run out of timesheet periods for your end users. You will see the system picks up where you left off. So the period name will automatically name the newly created period based on the previous periods that were created. The last timesheet period I have in my system ended on February 28th as week 8. So the next one the system will create starts on March 1st as week 9. You will determine here how many days are in the period. It defaults to 7, which is pretty standard. You can do 2 weeks or whatever makes sense for your organization. And then you will choose the number of periods you want to create. As you add periods, you will see the end date adjust. Once you have the desired amount, so I want to go out through the end of May into the beginning of June. Once you have the desired amount, you can either choose to open these periods upon creation or allow your configured auto open close behavior to handle that. Once you're ready, you can go ahead and click Create, and now you have more periods to track actuals in. This wraps up how to configure timesheet periods in Tempus resource. I would highly encourage you to take a look at the Help Center sections on this topic as well for an additional resource. Thanks and have a great day.